Hi, my name is Fadi Kusho.
I'm Kevin.
Kevin, nice to meet you. How are you today?
Yeah, good. I've had a good day so far.
That's good. Wasn't too complicated coming out here.
Oh no, not at all. Actually, I had quite a bit of spare time beforehand, so I went for a walk in Hyde Park.
All right, it's a beautiful area over there.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere. Uh, it's a very great park, and I took the liberty to play some chess next to a cafe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chess. You're a big fan of chess?
Oh yeah, I played in high school since early high school.
Okay, yeah. I remember playing chess in high school, and I played a bit in university as well. Right now, it's just like online correspondence, not much. But speaking of university, you're a university student, aren't you?
Oh yes. I actually study at Macquarie.
Okay.
So I currently do a commerce degree, a bachelor's of commerce, accounting, with an accounting major.
Accounting. So, accounting something that interests you?
Yeah, I guess it does. It can be a bit tedious at times.
Yeah.
Accounting softwares and their sort of specifics, but it is enjoyable in its unique way.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of Macquarie, I actually went to Macquarie as well.
Oh, really?
For law, yeah. I was an alumni over there. And I remember it was some of the best moments I've ever had, but I used to live in Western Sydney, so I had to actually catch 3 trains just to get there.
Yeah, I also lived in Western Sydney a few years ago, and the travel was quite a troubling process.
Yeah.
But now that I live in an apartment in the city, it's very convenient for me to just hop on the train, go straight there.
Yeah, I also heard that because of the light rail, they were implementing buses.
Oh yeah. So now that just adds a few minutes to my travel time.
Okay.
Just board a bus.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, Kevin, anything else you want to share before we get started?
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay, that's good. First time with a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I feel I'm legally actually obliged to disclose something called lawyer-client confidentiality.
Right.
So basically, lawyer-client confidentiality is where everything you say here does not leave this room. Anything you say to me, I cannot then say to someone else. Anything you say is protected. And so I just want to say that because I want you to know that this is a safe space. You can sort of divulge anything you want with me. I keep it to myself, so feel very comfortable. I will, however, say that there are some exceptions to client confidentiality, but they're like very rare, and it's very rare that they ever come up under any circumstance. Basically, if you provide sort of information that might suggest serious imminent harm to either yourself or someone else, or might sort of lead to the opinion that a serious criminal offence might take place, it's my discretion to either disclose that. But as I said, it's rarely ever the case, and it is a big deal. So I just want you to feel comfortable. So I mean, do you have any other questions about confidentiality?
No, that's it.
Okay, and the purpose of this first communication. I'm just trying to get sort of the facts of what happened, and then we'll work on from there. So
Right. Sure.
whenever you're ready, please tell me.
Right. So I was charged with drug possession at a music festival, and the gist is I just want to plead guilty.
Okay. Do you mind elaborating on sort of the circumstances?
Yeah, sure. So I went to a music festival with my girlfriend Emily, and when the police unit came about with their dogs, sniff dogs, Emily slipped some substances into my pocket without me knowing, and I was subsequently charged with those drug offences.
Okay.
And I didn't know I had drugs on me, so I fiercely denied having the drugs on me, and the police took that as me not cooperating with them. But I was charged on the night anyway, since they had arrested so many people, and they gave me a court attendance notice.
Okay, so you, at the time, actually, when you were with police, you weren't aware of. It wasn't apparent to you how those drugs actually got there. So obviously, you denied any knowledge about them. So when did you actually realize what had happened?
Yes, well, when I got back from the police station with my girlfriend, Emily actually admitted to slipping those substances in my pocket. I was angry at first, obviously.
Yeah.
But after discussing the situation with her, I empathized, with her situation, and I decided to plead guilty.
All right, Kevin. So you know, sort of that it was your girlfriend who slipped the drugs into your pocket.
Yes.
You said that she sort of reasoned with you. Do you mind elaborating what sort of reasons she provided and that made you want to plead guilty?
Yeah, sure. So right now she is studying law. She's actually in her final year of a law degree.
Yeah.
Right now she's completing a clerkship for a really prestigious law firm, and it is in her best interest not to be charged with these drug offences, as it may actually jeopardize her career prospects.
All right.
And also, she does financially support me.
Okay.
That apartment I told you about earlier, is actually an apartment owned by her family,
Okay.
of which I live in rent free.
Rent free. Okay. And so, I mean, here you are, and your girlfriend sort of, she wants to be a lawyer someday. She's well on her path to do that, and so you want to sort of prohibit anything that could sort of harm her career prospects. You're also sort of in some way financially dependent on her.
Yeah.
So is this financial dependence just sort of that apartment, or does it extend to sort of tuition and stuff like that?
Well, there are some other things I want to talk about in regards to this, but you can guarantee me that everything will be kept secret, right?
As I said, Kevin, what you say here stays here. You are protected by legal confidentiality, so this is a safe space. Please feel free to share anything you want to.
Right, sure. So, well, her parents are actually quite successful business people and also politically involved.
Mm-hmm.
Her father is a politician who has been charged with corruption in an ICAC inquiry.
Yes.
So, we were thinking that this petty crime may also bring this story back into the spotlight with unnecessary controversy.
Okay, Kevin. So, sort of your girlfriend, after had made it known to you that she had, in fact, slipped the drugs into your pocket, and so you sort of took that into consideration that her family was undergoing this political corruption scandal. Were you sort of aware? I mean, was her family aware that what had happened? Were they aware that it was in fact their daughter that had planted the drugs on you?
Yes, her parents are fully aware of the situation, and they do agree with my plan to plead guilty.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I haven't always had the best relationship with their parents. I mean, I've never really felt that they really liked me very much. So I am really grateful for all they've done for me. So I think I will plead guilty for these reasons.
Okay, Kevin. I mean, is there anything else you want to share, or was that just about the gist of it?
Yeah, that is.
All right, Kevin. Just want to summarize here. You were at a music festival with your girlfriend Emily. Police unit came along with a canine unit. They sort of found that you had drugs on your person. At the time, you weren't aware. So when you were in police custody, you sort of denied knowing anything about these drugs. So they gave you a court attendance notice, and it only became later known to you that it was in fact your girlfriend who had put the drugs in your pocket. Obviously, instant reaction is one of anger. She sort of told you about her career prospects and why this could be very detrimental to her, and you ultimately empathized. She's also her family is very much responsible for your financial stability right now, including the apartment and so on. And obviously her family is going through a sort of tough time right now with the political scandal, and they don't want any sort of unnecessary negative sort of light shone onto their case and to harm their integrity. And so I'm gathering because of all those reasons, that's why you want to plead guilty.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, Kevin. Well, I think sort of we've achieved the purpose of the first communication today. You have my number, you have my secretary's number, and you have my email. So if you ever want to call, set up an appointment to talk, whether you want to, be in correspondence via email or regular mail, you feel free.
Yep.
And we can sort something out for the next communication, and we can sort of flesh this out a little more. But other than that, I think we're good, Kevin.
Right.
Okay. Thanks,
Right.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for hearing.